Ryan Newman trying to get on the inside of the 74 of little, almost contact, but they made it. And right now the 30, oh, they're still making contact as they come off too. Hank Parker Jr. once again watching all this. This camera's on the front bumper of his car. The 37 car now, he has the position that he wants on the outside of the 21.
Marty?
Yeah, how about the run for this guy, the local kid, Kevin Grubb? You know, they finished 32nd at Darlington, and before that, they were just on a terrific run. They'd gotten up to 11th in points. Now they've fallen back down to 13th in points. And in the last two fall races here, Kevin Grubb has finished 5th, and now he just made the pass for 4th. Would love to do a little bit better than that.
He's got a ways to go before he can catch the third place car. Jeffrey Bodine is a couple of seconds ahead of this group. He's out in some pre-racetrack, Bodine is. Then you get back to this tangle. Here comes Newman. Again looking on Chad Little. Little smoke there.
Chad Little fights back.
Chad's not going to give in.
No, he sure isn't. That's another car that the last few races has really come on. The 74 car, Chad Little.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Benny, his last two short track races. Finished 3rd at Indianapolis, 9th at Bristol. Into the throttle there.
Do in your mirror, use the throttle. Look to your inside. Inside.
Looked like Newman just caught the left sides on the flat apron there. See it kind of throw the car on the big wiggle?
Use him as a pick.
Yeah, his car looks like it's a little bit tight getting up off the corners, and that's why he's having a hard time getting around the 21. He's kind of trying high, trying low, but he just can't get the car to cut through the center.
What a great ride for Jeffrey Bodine. Here's a guy trying to rebuild his career after that terrible, terrible accident down in Daytona a year ago February in the truck. Backed up into the NASCAR Busch Series this season. He got into this car about 1/3 of the way into the year. And 3rd place run, by far going to be his best result.
And that was after a spin back here earlier in the race, correct?
Yes.
Real good run. Look at how those rotors are glowing on that 02 car.
He's using some brakes now, trying to come inside that 74 car and not take him out. That's what the brakes are doing, trying not to slide up and hit the 74. But that time he did slide up, almost made contact.
Boy, it's hard to get off turn 4 like that on the bottom and drive up even with somebody down the straightaway, especially as tight as his car looks.
Up front, Jimmy Spencer is feeling some heat. Matt Kenseth is trying to reel him in. Well, he was.
5 laps to go this time by. Got the same lead.
Okay.
No pressure.
That's one on me. He went by the 52 car that looks just like Kenseth's.
Well, there you go. Now you understand what I've been going through with the 11 and the 17 all night.
Spencer trying to sweep here at Richmond. He led 192 of the 250 laps back in the May race here. Got the lead when Kenseth slipped up the racetrack in turn number 1. And now he's just 4 laps away from the checkered flag. There's Kenseth. This will be Jimmy Spencer's 3rd win of the season if he can pull it off over these final laps. He won at Richmond here in May, at Dover in June. He's run 12 races in this car. He's led 6 of them. And his last 4 finishes here at Richmond in a Busch Series car, 3rd, 9th, and 1st. We said at the top of our show, would tonight be a night of paybacks? Pretty fair to say yes.
We've certainly seen some.
Would the Winston Cup drivers dominate the finishing order?
First two.
First two. And a third with a lot of experience. And would the track surface be an issue in turn one?
I don't know what's caused those cars. We've seen a couple of guys go down the corner and just all of a sudden go up the hill. Now, what has caused that, I'm not sure.
Here's third place. Kevin Grubb has caught Bodine.
What a great run for Grubb.
What might he have done if he hadn't slipped up there like Kenseth did in the late going?
Yeah, it really cost both those cars on that restart.
Final lap for Jimmy Spencer. Half a lap to go. He started third. He's coming to his 12th career victory in the NASCAR Busch Series. The season sweep at Richmond for Jimmy Spencer.
Excellent job. Excellent.
It's pretty calm words from the winner. Spencer wins it. Kenseth is second. Grubb third. Bodine fourth. Johnny Sauter came home top 5 run. And let's go to Liz Allison.
Pat, this is great for y'all. I know you hate cameras, but this is so exciting.
It is. I don't know what to say.
I know you're proud of your husband and you got to get to Victory Lane, but I know y'all are real excited. You've got a lot of family here, don't you?
Yeah, we're all here.
And Jimmy's parents are here?
Jimmy's mom and dad are both here. It's great.
It's great. Well, take off to Victory Lane. Marty?
Well, Johnny Allen is the crew chief on the car. Led 192 laps here in May, 169 tonight. I'm going to go out on a limb. I think he got this place figured out.
Well, I mean, we got a real good car, and I mean, Jimmy's done an excellent job for us. I mean, he gets around this place real well. I mean, he gets around good in his Cup car, and I mean, he's just been a good deal added to our Yellow Freight racing team here.
All right, the Yellow Freight team and Johnny Allen and Jimmy Spencer head to Victory Lane at Richmond.
2 times this year, Spencer came to Richmond in a NASCAR Busch Series car, qualified third, and finished first. I'm starting to sound like Sylvester already. That's tomorrow night. Back in Richmond, the MBNA Winner's Circle is about to be celebrated by Jimmy Spencer. He and company have rolled in, and let's go there now.
A shower of product here for Jimmy Spencer. He came to Richmond, he saw it, he conquered, he wins twice. And now he gets the congratulations of all his team. Jimmy, man, kicking their butt twice in 1 year, that's pretty good stuff.
It is. I'm looking forward. James Finch is the son of a gun. He made us pork this car since we won with it at Richmond, and he says, you boys can't race that nowhere except Richmond. So now he might let us run it at Phoenix or somewhere, but I'll tell you, the Yellow Freight car just ran really, really well. The Chevy power plant Hunter, awesome. He told me he had a better motor, a lot better than it was last time. Had a ton of forward grip up off. Just really, really was an awesome car all night long. Good year, fantastic tire, really good race team. And thanks for all the yellow people out there for supporting us. Means a lot to us.
Now, how about tomorrow night, now that you've had this great car? Can the 26 do the same, and did you learn anything out there that'll help it?
I'd like to race this car tomorrow and put the Kmart colors on it. Seriously, there's a lot of difference here. Like a short track, you save tires. This car saves tires because it's 100 pounds lighter, 100 less horsepower, and it runs just as fast as a Winston Cup car. But all in all, you know, my Kmart car's running pretty good. You know, should have 2 top 5s in a row. Bristol had a little problem, and last week at Darlington top 5 we had a little problem, but I just thank the good Lord. He's blessed us great this year. We're going to get in the top 10 in points in Winston Cup. We're going to win some more races with this yellow Chevrolet. To all those Yellow Freight people out there, keep supporting us. Thank God for a safe night.
You had a lot of close encounters out there. In fact, one with Jeff Green when he was leading. Tell us about that.
Well, I feel bad for Jeff. You know, I mean, I felt like I was better than Jeff, you know, and sort of feeling out what I had to do. And I thought we were both done. And here, evidently, his ignition box quit. I just thank the good Lord that we didn't get tangled up and both of us get taken out. And then Mike Wallace in the 4 car was just, I don't think he knew I was there. But I thought my whole night was over. And I just thank him for giving me enough room the next time. And everybody else, Matt Kenseth, you know, all of them, I knew that I was in good shape with Matt. I love the race against him. We had a heck of a race there at Bristol or Darlington. I think it was Darlington. He beat me last week, but I beat him this week. But just a good night on all, and thanks TNT. And no, that's wrong. TNT for.
Try read it on my chest here.
TNT. Whoa.
Very nice. Go celebrate, Jimmy. He adds a Richmond victory to his Richmond and Dover victories and a good second place at Talladega earlier this year that we'll never forget. A big night for him. Let's go to Marty.
Always interesting when Jimmy Spencer's in victory lane, and it looked like you were going to be in victory lane, Matt Kenseth. What happened in turn 1 down there?
Well, first of all, we were never good enough to run with that one car. He was better than us the whole time, and my Visine guys did a really good job of getting me out of the pits first. So we had some good position, and they cut a patch in the track here while we were gone. And I think it's concrete or something. It's real slick, and if you hit it just wrong, you know, you'll slide sideways. And I just got in there kind of hot, and I don't know if the rear brakes kind of locked up when I got across it, and I just got sideways and kind of lost it there. So I was glad I held on to the car, but I think if we would have stayed in the lead, at least we could have gave Jimmy a little bit of a race.
Yeah, that was one of our points before the race as to whether or not that patch would have an effect. So you say it did a little bit.
Well, I think so. I didn't even know it was there until happy hour last night. I never even really noticed it, and it's really slick. It's like a garage floor slick, so you got pretty good traction, and if you go straight across, it doesn't bother you, but if you go at an arc across it, you know, the front tires will slide, and then the rear tires will slide, and I got off there, you know, the wrong way, and the rear tires slid across there and kind of messed up there. So it was a good run for us. Like I said, the one had us covered, and happy to be second.
All right, 4th here in May, and second tonight is Matt Kenseth. Now let's go to Matt Yoakum.
And point leader Kevin Harvick, 27, 3 laps down. This place has your number, doesn't it?
We have a fast car every time. I don't know if we had anything to beat that one car, but I think we had the second or third best car. But that's all hindsight in 2020. So, you know, this AC Delco car hadn't had many problems this year, and we had a freak problem. The oil fitting that goes into the back of the block cracked tonight and was shooting oil everywhere. So if the rest of the boys didn't capitalize, we're okay, and we'll come back next week and try not to make any mistakes.
Did you learn anything about tonight's race that you can carry over to tomorrow night?
Well, I can't tell you that. There's too many people watching TV, but I think we did.
Trust me, they've all gone to bed over in the motor coach lot.
Okay, I bet you Skinner's still awake. I mean, the sealer's gone off the bottom, so the groove's going to move up, and it's probably going to move up higher tomorrow, so we'll just have to see what happens. I mean, it's a lot of fun to race here at Richmond, but just wasn't our night.
Now, we didn't see a lot of temper out of you tonight, but we've seen a lot of tempers out of a lot of other people. It seems like after Darlington, we couldn't pick a better place to see something like that at another short track.
Yeah, I know how much it cost me to not even get to throw a punch, so I hear there were some punches thrown, so I'd expect NASCAR to make their fine bigger than mine.
You're looking a little light in the wallet, by the way.
I made up for it last night.
And by the way, what's this Power Ranger line?
You look good. Is your makeup doing all right?
Snyder wears makeup, not me.
Oh. He's got more of a feminine attitude. Go Power Rangers.
I think we've had enough of Kevin Harvick tonight. We'll see him tomorrow night for 400 laps. Alan?
Yeah, okay. He's back to happy Harvick here. Final results from tonight's NASCAR Busch Series race. Kevin Grubb, 3rd consecutive top 5 in this September Richmond race.
And they said that Johnny Sauter would be tickled with a top 10 finish. Guess what? A 5th place his first race.
Another top 10 for Elton Sawyer. David Green, 12th place run, last one on the lead lap. Jason Keller, because he got trapped a lap down by that caution coming out, cost him a chance to gain some more points on Harvick.
And Mark McFarland finishes the lap down in 20th tonight.
There's Harvick back in 27th place.
And here's where the people that got hurt. Greg Biffle, Randy LaJoy, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Jay Sauter, all these guys trying to get in the top 10 the points or stay in the top 5 have trouble tonight.
Big attrition tonight. Only 31 of the 43 starters finished. That's a high rate of cars dropping out for a NASCAR race these days. Let's take a break here. We'll come back with more post-race coverage in just a moment. Jimmy Spencer has won at Richmond.